In the ancient world, numbers spoke a language of their own, and nowhere is this more true than in the Bible. Long before modern numerology or symbolic theory, the writers of Scripture wove numbers into their stories with deliberate care. These numbers weren't just measurements or counts. They carried meaning, weight, and mystery, shaping the spiritual rhythm of the narrative. The number 3 often signaled divine presence or completeness. It echoed through stories as a sacred pattern. On the third day, Abraham looked up and saw the place where he would offer Isaac. Jonah emerged from the fish after 3 days. Jesus rose on the third day, fulfilling layers of expectation shaped by stories before him. 3 was a whisper of divine perfection: Father, Son, Spirit. Then came 7, the number of wholeness. The creation week ended with rest on the 7th day, a holy pause. Jericho's walls fell after 7 priests blew their horns for 7 days and circled the city 7 times. 7 golden lampstands stood in Revelation, representing the totality of the churches. Whenever 7 appeared, it hinted at something complete, sacred, and God-ordained. 12 marked God's people. 12 tribes of Israel formed the backbone of the covenant people. Jesus chose 12 disciples, echoing the tribes and creating a new spiritual family. In Revelation, 12 gates and 12 foundations adorned the New Jerusalem. 12 was a number of divine governance and chosen community. 40 was the number of testing, wilderness, and waiting. It rained for 40 days when the earth was cleansed. Israel wandered for 40 years before reaching the Promised Land. Jesus fasted for 40 days before his public mission began. 40 was never just a count, it was a journey through trial into transformation. Even the humbler numbers had voice. 10 conveyed order and law, the commandment shaping life with God. 6 stood for incompleteness, a man-centered world falling short of 7's divine fullness. 1,000 often signified great magnitude, a fullness beyond counting, especially in visions of God's reign. In these patterns, the biblical writers painted with numbers the way artists paint with color. To read with spiritual attentiveness is to see the hidden architecture behind the stories, where numbers echo the heart.